I gotta say, I'm actually on the fence because when you have in one corner, what is he, 24-3 with 17 KOs, a guy who on Sundays and before his fights he lights candles for his opponents, right? Okay. His favorite foods are just milk and meat. You know, just milk and meat. I guess it's any kind of meat. It can be goat meat. It can be boar meat, pheasant meat. You know, he pushed. Now. This is the story. It was I got this off of ESPN Friday Night Fights. Allegedly, the gasoline in a Ruslan Provodnikov vehicle in his past had frozen. So what did he do? This is a story. I'm not making this up. I heard this, from off of TV. He pushed the frozen car to a fight. So he had a fight. Come on, go get in the wheel. The gas is frozen. So I guess he just takes his gear off. And I'm thinking, doesn't make any sense. But then again, when you look at like the weigh-ins and you look at the temperament of the guys, always screaming and yelling. And then he's got the and I'm not being disrespectful, but dude kind of reminds me of like a vampire, and I'm talking about Vadim. That's his name, his manager. He kind of remind me of a vampire a little bit. I got a vivid imagination, so I've been like, yo, dude, look like he just be seducing, glamoring people. But I look on the other end, and I see Lucas Matthysse. What is he? 36-3 with 34 knockouts, if I'm correct, or 34-3 with 31. Forgot. I'll post it right there on the description box. But what you see with him is somewhat of a more skilled boxer, but yet powerful, and also he keeps coming forward. That's why they call him the machine. But when you look at the quality of Ruslan Provodnikov's defeats, Mauricio Herrera, Timothy Bradley, and Chris Algieri. Those people took beatings, severe beatings. Go look at the face of Mauricio Herrera and go look at the face of Ruslan Provodnikov at that fight. Go look at Timothy Bradley. He was concussed. He couldn't speak. Hasn't been the same since. Go look at that eye of Chris Algieri when he punched him in the face. Chris Algieri like to do rolling around and shit. Then you look at Matthysse. You look at Zab Judah. Okay. All right. In my opinion, he should have won that fight. You look at Devin Alexander. Okay. All right. He did put Devin Alexander, but Devin Alexander outboxed him. Look at Denny Garcia. They said Denny Garcia, he was going to kill Denny Garcia. Look at Denny Garcia's most recent fights. His most recent opposition, Mauricio Herrera, Rod Salka, and Lamont Peterson. If you look at Matthysse and you think, okay, well, who can really deal more damage? Or if not who deals more damage, who can deal the more effective damage? You get what I'm saying? So we know Ruslan Provodnikov is not a guy who you want to sit there and take punches with and trade with. Even all the way down to the bone structure just goes to show you that he won't get knocked out. I don't see Ruslan Provodnikov getting knocked out. I don't see him getting stopped when he's wrestling bears and shit. I'm hearing all kind of crazy stories about this dude. And then you see his peoples, and you see with like his mom and everything, like they look like they all, can throw down. So, them in the Mincy tribe, I don't see them getting knocked out. So when it comes to Matthysse, we saw with John Molina, putting down and, was giving him major problems. And I'm the type of guy got to go with your last fight. Then what? Roberto Ortiz, and then Denny Garcia. So I'm going with Ruslan Provodnikov, and for some reason I think this Matthysse thing. And remember, you got to understand, I give all boxers a fair shake. One fight, I may be completely 100% supporting a fighter. Another fight, like, oh no, he gonna lose. So I'm not, I'm not anti-Matthysse, not at all. But what I'm saying is, I'm looking at when you got those two forces colliding, and blood will shed. There will be blood. We know that blood will shed. in Verona, New York. And why they put that fight up there, I do not know. I do not know why they put that fight up there. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really thinking that Matthysse, I'm really thinking that Provodnikov has a chance. But we will see. It is a big week for boxing, of course. I'm T-Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com. You got Chavez Fonfara. You got Provodnikov, Matthysse, or Matthysse Provodnikov. You got Crawford versus Delorme. You got Inside Mayweather Pacquiao. You got Mayweather Pacquiao at last. It's so much going on, and I'm going to be covering it all major week. Please subscribe. T-Street Controversy, T-Street Controversy Live with RealCombatMedia.com.